Finally! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Friendly Server 2023 September monthly auction. We have 30 lots for you today, including a number of aquatic lots, which are in the pool outside of the arena area because they tend to shrivel and die quickly if I let them out here. There is a portal to the arena spot just at the entrance there, so you can go through and take a peek at the aquatic dinos if you so wish. I think we have a Basilosaur, a Euryptrid, and a Mosa out there. So we have 30 lots to go through. You are allowed to purchase 5 each, or 5 per tribe in the month, and you have a week in which to acquire the materials to pay. So you don't have to go with what you've got in your lockers. Now, if you know you could gather that much in a week, you can bid accordingly. What else do I need to tell you? Bidding is in-game text chat only. Not Discord chat, not voice, just in-game text chat. Whoever types the bid amount first has the bid at that amount. So if 2 people type 100, the first person to type 100 gets the 100, and the second person has to pick a higher value. With proxy bidders, the proxy bid is already in. So if you bid 100 and the proxy already has 100, you have to go higher. What else do I need to tell you? My brain is thick because it's hot.
People raising
bidding, up bidding. Yes, I need a tick list, don't I? So please, what we don't want to say, I know it doesn't really happen, but what we don't want to see is people putting bids in for the sole purpose of making something cost more, either to make someone pay more or to make someone get more. So if you've got somebody, a bit of a bid war going, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, final bid, and then you come in just with a bid of 60 and then bow out just to make it go higher, you'll get a black mark against you. 3 black marks is an auction ban. Doesn't happen, but I'll state it anyway because I think it was starting at the front. Also, an explanation, seeing as Cosmic has referred, going forward. So after this auction, it is not allowed to resell dinos that have been previously auctioned by another player or previously been auctioned. Think of it like if you buy a piece of software. You buy ARK, for instance, and you own ARK. That's yours, but it's yours to play, not to sell. It's yours to use, not to profit from the development work of the developers. It's the same with the dinos that had so much breeding work on. You buy it for yourself, to play, to breed for your own use, not to sell for profit. So dinos that are sold in the auction are not to be resold. The exception is if the dino has low stats or missing stats. So if you buy a dino that's, say, got the main 4 stats maxed, and then you max the rest of them, or another 2 of them, then yes, you can sell that because you have added value, considerable value to that dino. Does that all make sense? There will be penalties involved if people do it, which will be a 1 strike will be a 3-month auction selling ban. 2 strikes is out of the auction, full stop. Yes, it is decided. So when we first started, thanks to Dave, I forgot about that. When we first started this auction, I wanted the entries in a week before. Now we slipped that back and back and back until it got to the Friday night, which gives us very, very little time. It gives no time for the catalogue to really be up, and it puts a lot of pressure on us. So I'm making it the Wednesday night. Midnight on the Wednesday before the auction will be the deadline for entries for auctions going forward. So I will change that after tonight on the file, but it will be the Wednesday, not the Friday, which gives us an extra day or two to get the catalogue ready and hope maybe even the catalogue out a little early. Any questions?
Are we there yet?
Hello, darling. Are you all right?
You're all right.
I'm all right, sweetheart. I was just explaining the new rule on not selling prior auction items, and also that I'm making the entry date for selling the Wednesday instead of the Friday to give us a bit more leeway for creating the catalogue and getting it out.
Okay.
Any questions, folks?
Have
Should we
you
get
looked at
selling?
the new Lucky Dip area?
I'll come and look at that after. Came straight here from configuring Daisy.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we start selling dinos and buying dinos?
No.
Nah, we're not here for that, are we?
No.
Thank you. Lot number 1. We have a Giganotosaurus male, level 1779. This is an ARK Giga. It's 254 all stats. And we have a reserve of 20,000 element. Do we have any opening bids on the maxed Giga? Any opening bids on the max Giga? 254 even in all stats in a rather vibrant, I'm going to say pink just because it's going to really piss Elio off, and black. Is Elio here even?
No.
Ah, dang it.
No, he said he wasn't going to be here tonight.
Oh, no, yes, I remember now, family. So, any bids on the Giga? Closing without sale, closing once, closing twice, and closed. No sale.
Damn. That would have been a bargain.
No one here to bid.
Yeah.
Do you think there should be a minimum?
I do. I think that another thing that I'm probably going to introduce from next month is a minimum number of people here in order to actually run the event. Anyway, so
Walking away and fucking muted my fucking mic when I, for fuck's sake.
half the people I talk to seem to be doing that all the time. JR, all day, JR has been muted. I've been talking muted again. And thank you.
Just as a quick one on the minimum amount of people here, Fox, for the auction to go ahead. It is the only way you can get max dinos. So if you do cut it,
Yeah, but if there's only 2 people here, there's no sale going on.
that's also very fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm talking about a minimum, not making it 10. Anyway, that's for a later discussion. Later up in discussion, not for now. So lot number 2, we have a proxy bid on for lot number 2. Oh, come on, mouse. Not you,
What?
my mouse.
I was gonna say I didn't fucking do nothing this time. I was
No,
quiet.
no, my mouse. All right, so we have a crystal wyvern, a Ember crystal wyvern male, level 1779, 254 even all stats. Breed ready. The reserve for this is 30,000 element, and we have a proxy bid on, so we have an opening bid of 30,000. Do we have any other bidders? Any advance on 30,000 for the Ember crystal wyvern? Maxed all stats. Looks almost like one of the forest wyverns in coloration. Do we have any other bidders for the Ember? Selling to the proxy, selling once, selling twice, and sold.
Deal.
Lot number 3. Do we just get out from up a mega schlong's arse? It's not something you get to say in the office, is it?
No, to be fair.
Depends what office you work in.
We have a mega schlong, mega shellon, a giant turtle. A female, level 1779. 254 even in all stats in black and cyan. We have a reserve of 20,000 element. Do we have any opening bids for the max stat mega schlong? 20,000 from Soul. Any advance on 20,000? Do we have any advance on 20,000 for the max stat mega schlong? Selling to Soul for 20,000. Selling, 30,000 from Nozcar. Any advance on 30? 40. Do we see an advance on 40? Maxed all stats, black and cyan. Mega Shellon. I'll even try and say it right. 41. 41,000 high bid with Nozcar. Do we have any advance on 41? Selling to Nozcar for 41,000. Selling once. Selling twice. And sold. Nice. Lot number 4. We have a Rhinognatha. A female Rhinognatha, level 1525. That is maxed all stats except speed, which is 0. This comes inclusive of a 340 saddle, 340 armor saddle. The reserve is only 7,500 element. Do we have any opening bits for the maxed Rhinognatha with saddle? Do we have any opening bids? Newest dino in the ARKs. 10,000
Born
from
yesterday.
Soul. Born yesterday. 10,000 from Soul. Do we have any advance on 10,000? The maxed Rhinognatha. Selling to Soul for 10,000 elements. Selling once. Selling twice. And sold.
Gee, that's a purchase now.
That's a
Those are bitches to fucking raise.
Can't wait to try it.
You missed out, buddy. I've got one with speed on it.
lot number 5.
Have you recorded 4?
I'm just doing it now.
Okay.
Lot number 5. We have a Quetzal, an ARK Quetzal. In blue and yellow, level 1779. It's got 254 even in all stats. And the reserve is 25,000 element.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
No.
In regards to the R variant, if you have a normal Quetz, could you change it to R and Tech, or is the R variant not possible to change?
You
if
can
you
change
have
to
the
R
normal-
as long as it's the only ones I have issues with are like the KBD ones that are tech variants. Like you couldn't convert a normal Giga to a tech Giga.
Sure.
Or
Yes.
there's some of them that you can't. I can't remember exactly which ones it is, but there's a few you can't convert if they're Kraken versions. If it's a vanilla one, you can.
Okay, no need to bid then. Thank you kindly, folks.
You're welcome. I think the tech Quetz is a Kraken one. So in reference to the Quetz, you couldn't convert it to a tech Quetz, I think. I think that's KPD only.
That makes sense.
But you could convert an ordinary vanilla Quetz to an ARK Quetz, which is, again, a vanilla creature.
The Kraken ones are a bit hit and miss. Some of them you can convert and some of them you can't. I think it's something to do with files that are in the game or something.
What it's childed from, probably.
Yeah.
I think probably if the birds you probably can't because they're not childed, whereas all of the creatures in the Kraken's mod are childed.
Right.
Fair Perfect.
I think.
Apologies for digressing there, so I appreciate
No,
it.
no, no. It's a fair question about the creature, dino, bird, flappy thing. Right. Okay. So this is an ARK Quetzal. It's a 1779 female, 254 even all stats. We have a proxy bidder on this, so we have an opening bid of 50. Do we have?
Isn't the reserve 25?
You are right. I'm reading them. I don't even know what I'm reading. We have an opening bid of 25. Brain. Oh God, I'm miles down. I'm reading the mega schlong further down the bloody file. Any advance on 25 for the Quetzal? This is a really smooth event today, isn't it? Any advance on 25, 30, 35, 45. Do we have any advance on 45? Selling to the proxy for 45,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold.
How much element have you got, JDab?
Enough.
You see, I know because I've bankrolled you, but why are you still not fucking buying stuff in auction, man?
I don't know. I just
Doesn't have
I put my own value on it. It would probably stay in a terminal.
They're all
I mean, that's exactly where my element stays as well, mine. But
the same. 100% confirmed they all stay in the terminal.
no, I've got a list of stuff that I want on this one, so
Okay.
it's a big list.
All right. So lot number 6, we have a woolly rhino in, looks kind of good, black and red. 1779 X woolly rhino, 254 even all stats. 30,000 element is the reserve. Do we have any opening bits for the woolly rhino, X woolly rhino maxed stats? 30,000 from Sev. Hi, Sev. Do we have any advance on 30,000 for the max stat X rhino, X woolly rhino? Selling to Sev for 30,000, selling once, selling twice.
I was
And
trying
sold.
to get back into the place. It was an accident.
Got wedged in the doorway.
I almost got past the doorway and then it bounced out. I was like, oh, fuck. Surprised I didn't get told as I jumped into the area.
I just thought, do I red gun it and then bring it back alive? Do I red gun it and leave it, realizing whose it was?
You see, technically, this is Mega Z's because he purchased this one for me. So if you were to destroy this one, Mega Z would be very upset.
He purchased it for you. He'd probably be relieved.
Nope. He'd be very upset.
Yeah, but if we chopped it up and gave him the lamb chops, I'm sure he'd be okay with that.
No, he'd cry, and he told me he'd cry. He told me to tell you all he would cry.
Didn't I give it to him for free?
Yeah.
Purchased my ass.
If he purchased it and there was no money changed hands, what did he pay?
I don't know, but I heard something.
That's
the other
private.
round between him and JDab. Like,
Lot 7.
he got the
Wh-
admin privilege. Wink, wink.
Oh, lot number 7. We have a zombie lightning wyvern, maxed zombie lightning wyvern, level 1,779. A lady, no less. 254 even all stats. Reserve is 25,000 element. Do we have any opening bits for the zombie lightning wyvern? Any bids for the zombie? You can only get these at Halloween. There's no guarantee you'll get them again. Closing without sale, closing once, closing twice, and close, no sale.
Hey, Skylar. Can you hear me?
Is she here?
She's here.
Oh.
She's not talking to us. All right.
Yes, she can.
She's in
not,
chat.
Not voicing, yeah.
Okay, perfect. I have something I've been meaning to say for ages. Fuck you. There's no comment from her at all. She's no fun anymore. She's getting boring, man.
Kill player.
Do it to have on my best armor, and I have a shiny with me. I know your morals won't permit you to do this.
I didn't choose destroy. I chose kill.
Fuck. I should have known better. God damn.
Okay. Number 8. We have a Fiomia, a poo pig, level 1779. 254 even in all stats. A warning comes with all high Fiomias. They are not to be used for meat harvesting with high level anythings, characters or chainsaws or such like. You must be careful if you're harvesting descendants of this creature and watch the FPS because they can cause considerable lag. Warning given. After saying that, they do produce good meat. Element 15,000 is the reserve. Do we have any opening bids? 15,000 from JDAP. Any advance on 15,000 for a bright pink shit pig, poo pig, Fiomia. I can only think of them as cows from the Wild Wild West. You do know this. Any advance on 15,000? Oops. Selling to JDAP for 15,000. Selling once. Selling twice. And sold.
GG JDab.
15k. Damn. Steal.
I was going to bid on that one, but I have mine up at 183 on each stat. I'm like, no, I'll just finish them. Fuck it.
Lot number 9. Who bought that? JDAP with a J, not an H. Lot number 9 is another Rhinognatha, maxed female Rhinognatha, level 1779, 254 even, all stats. We have a proxy bidder for this. The reserve is 75,000 elements. We have a proxy bidder, so opening bid of 75. Do we have any other bidders? Any advance on 75,000 for the maxed?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a jump, Jade. Okay, fair enough. I take my previous comment back. Fuck.
The proxy bidder is out. Do we have any advance on 125,000? Any advance on 125,000? Selling to JDAB for 125,000. Selling once. Selling twice. And sold.
GG, fella. That was a...
GG.
Thank
I
you.
like the way you do things, man.
We're tempted to write 125.1, but you know, it's an old joke.
You should have done it for the crack, man. I don't think any other tribe has them at the moment, with auction in them as well.
Nice.
So you're the second person to own them on the server.
I'm stuck in a buddy strong. No, I'm not. I'm not stuck in a schlong's ass. Right. So we have another mega schlong, level 1779 female, black and cyan again with trees. 254 even all stats. It is 50,000 is the reserve for this. Do we have any opening bids? Any opening bids for the max stat mega schlong?
So what was the reserve, Fox?
50,000. 50,000 element. Do we have any opening bids? Closing without sale, closing once, closing twice, and closed. No sale. Okay, next one is coming. There you go. Lot number 11. We have a Megatherium.
Some great colours on it. You know.
Yeah, there's only like a couple of regions on the Megatherium, but they can look good. So, black and deep magenta, I think that is. 1,779 levels male, R Megatherium, 254 even, all stats. Reserve for this is 10,000 element. Do we have any opening bids? 10,000 from Soul. Any advance on 10,000? For the maxed all stats Megatherium, the perfect caving dino. Selling to Soul for 10,000 elements, selling once, selling twice, and sold.
GG, buddy.
Thank you.
Lot number 12. Oops. Megatherium is very good for caves. They get a buff against bugs, with the number of bugs that you get in caves. For the bigger ones, the ones where Megatherium fits through, they are blooming brilliant for clearing your way through a cave.
They've saved our ass once or twice, haven't they?
Yeah, they are cracking creatures for the caving. Lot number 12. Lot number 12 is a Stegosaurus, a male Stego, level 1,779, 254 even in all stats. We have a reserve of 25,000 elements. Do we have any opening bids? 25 from Daisy. Any advance on 25? Any advance on 25,000? Selling to Daisy for 25,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold. That one. Oops, that one. All right, so the next one is a water dino. If you want to go and see it, it's in the water pen, which there is a portal to that pen just at the entrance doors here. So lot number 13 is a Basilosaurus, or penis fish, or cigar fish, however you wish to call it. Basilosaurus, level 1,779. It's an ex-Basilo. It looks pretty dang good in that picky. 254 even in all stats. The reserve is 15,000 element. Do we have any opening bids? Any opening bids for the Basilosaurus? The fairly powerful-ish fish that squid don't bother grabbing hold of. Closing without sale, closing once, closing twice, and closed. No sale. And the next one's also a water dino. Okay, so the next one's Euryptrid, a sea scorpion. Oops, she says, scroll, girl, scroll. Female Euryptrid, which is a 2.2 size, which should be rideable. Euryptrid, level 1,779, 254 even in all stats. We have a reserve of 4,000 element. Do we have any opening bids? 4,000 from JDAB. Any advance on 4,000 for the 2.2 sized max level Euryptrid? Any advance on 4,000? Selling to JDAB for 4,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold. Why am I getting a call from Martin?
You should answer and put us all on the call.
No, I'll just drop him a last message saying.
Sorry, I can't take your call. I'm busy being an auctioneer for dinosaurs on the internet.
Yeah. Yes. It doesn't have I'm selling dinosaurs as or one of the quick options, unfortunately.
JDAB 4K.
Yes, I've already done that. Lot number 15, that's what I'm coming for.
Right.
Okay, lot number 15, we have a maxed Bigfoot. What do you call these things? Giganticus. Level 1779. 254 even in all stats. The reserve is 15,000 element. Do we have any opening bits? 15,000 from listening. Any advance on 15,000? For the maxed all stats, Gigantopithecus. Selling to listeners for 15,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold. We don't see many of these. Lot 16. We have a maxed Phoenix. Level 254, all stats, 1,779 level, 254 even in all stats, including speed. Reserve price of 30,000 element. Do we have any opening bits for the maxed all stats Phoenix? Not seen that often. 30,000 from Cosmic. Any advance on 30,000? Selling to Cosmic for 30,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold. Lot 17. We're ploughing through.
Yep.
We have a Desmodus. A male Desmodus, 1,779, 254 even in all stats. Reserve is 25,000 element. Do we have any opening bits for the maxed all stats Desmodus in a rather attractive purple and black? They do look good with the black fur on these things and a solid colour. Any opening bids for the maxed Desmodus? Closing without sale, closing once, closing twice, and closed. No sale. Ooh. Hold on 1 minute on this one.
If it's for the proxy you're looking at, I'm here.
That's what I'm saying. There was a proxy turned down on this because you proxied it, but you proxied
Okay.
it and then arrived. So I'm going to accept the other proxy
Right, I
based
get you.
on the fact that you were
Sounds fair.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just making sure that I've got the right.
I'd actually been meaning
line.
to bring that up, and I thought that's such a unique scenario. It's probably never going to happen, so I didn't bother. And it's happened like a week later.
It's just an obvious thing. I know who's So if it's quite unusual to get somebody where I'm turning down their proxy, so I'm always going to remember that fact. So if that comes up, then someone's here, I'll look and check. Like this. So we have lot 18, or even 18, is a Pulmonoscorpius, a scorpion, level max 1779, 254 even, all stats. He's a male, if you really wanted to know. Reserve is 15,000 element. We have a proxy, so 15,000 is the proxy. Do we have any other bits?
So if you want to save time, I'll do
No.
5K at the end of whatever the proxy is. No, all right,
No,
we can pop it in,
no.
but like I said, I'll give you the option.
I'm not doing that because it's just unfair. If I do that for you, I have to do it for the next.
Yeah, no,
And
I get
it skips the whole point of it being an event. Proxy is out. Do we have any advance on 55? Any advance on 55,000 for the maxed all stat scorpion? Selling to mouse for 55,000. Selling once.
There's more than one of him.
God help us.
Oh yeah.
Selling once, selling twice, and sold.
Danke.
We record that.
55 was it?
Yep.
18. Original. Proxy 18. Arrive at auction. So the proxy included. Because I will. That's something I probably will forget to do, is let him know that happened. Right, so. Lot number.
19.
Thank you. Moving. Lot number 19. We have a Daedon. Max level 1,779. 254 even in all stats.
This one
I'm afraid, sorry folks, it doesn't come with a free paint. 25,000 element is the reserve. We have got a proxy bid in place for this, so we have an opening bid of 25. Do we have any other bidders for the maxed all stats Healy Pig Daedon? Any other bidders? Actually, yes, you are the proxy, Skylar. So let me just hang on a second, see if.
I think there was a second.
Yes,
proxy
there was a
plan.
second who didn't put in because there was a proxy there, but said he had wanted to. So let me just either what would your proxy be? I should have made him tell me, because that would have been 2 in one night, which is so unusual.
Yeah, it's never happened, and then it happens.
Because of this, because there was a second proxy who actually mentioned it, but I didn't ask for his value. I think I might put a second proxy column in the sheet, which won't be accepted unless the first proxy turns up going forward. But can we do this one last to just give a little bit of time in case he comes back to me? So we'll just move it to the back of the auction and we'll come back.
That's mad though, that happening twice in one
I
night.
know. I know.
And it's either to do with me or to do with my dino.
Trouble. Always bloody trouble. That's all I can say.
How I like to roll.
It's not the product in the picture. What's going on?
So number 20, is it?
Right. So, yeah.
I think you said before, Fox, that if they're not the correct ones, they don't get sold or something, did you?
Let me check the number.
Doesn't look like the right one, but it could just be the auction map reflecting the colors differently. The spikes look the same.
It could. So I'm just going to check the number against, and I've got the other proxies value, so we can do that one next. Let me just check the number on this. 796396. 796396. It is the same dino. It's either been recolored or it's just the way it's showing pictures wise, but it is the same dino number.
I would guess that actually the picture they provided is the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely there's
Very
no purple
possible.
region in this old ball picture. That's my fault. I should have
Correct.
spotted
that. But yeah, there's a point actually. But yeah, the actual stats thing, it is the dino that's been provided. So yeah. Okay, so we have a Carcharodontosaurus, level 1779 male, 254 even in all stats, complete with a maxed saddle. The reserve is 80,000 element. Do we have any opening bids?
It's 20, isn't it?
Yes, lot 20.
No.
Any bids for the Carcharodontosaurus? Closing without sale, closing once, closing twice, and closed. No sale.
19 is back in there.
Thank you very much. All right, I have the proxy bidder's value for number 19.
It's a great looking dinosaur.
All right, so for lot number 19, we have as you probably know already because I've been through it, a level 1779 Daedon male, 254 even, all stats. Reserve is 25,000. I still have a proxy. So the proxy has the opening bid of 25,000. Do we have any other bidders? 35. Proxy sits at 50, so the proxy has that bid. You need to go higher.
I love it.
The high bid sits with Skylar at 50,100. Do we have any other bidders? Any advance on 50,100? Selling to Skylar for 50,100, selling once, selling twice, and sold.
GG. Sneaky.
GG.
GG. It's the best way to win an auction.
Well, the best way would have been to stay and get proxy at minimum because nobody else bid.
But it wouldn't have been fair.
That'd be the best way, though, wouldn't it? To have not come and got the lower proxy.
What?
If Skylar hadn't come, then
yeah. But don't encourage that because I want people here, not in proxy. I think it's an event, not just a sale.
Yeah, I'm saying the best way would have been.
No. So, lot number 21. No, you won that fair and square. Being fair, your proxy value was higher than the others, so you were always going to win that. But I won't tell you in advance. It's all fair and square. Right, where are we? We are on lot number 21. We have an Academia snail, level 1779, 254 even all stats, including speed, for all it makes a difference. We have a reserve of 10,000 hide. Do we have any opening bids for the maxed all stat snail, Achatina? $100,000 hide from Cosmic. Any advance on 100,000? Any advance on 100,000 hide from Cosmic for the maxed Achatina? Selling to Cosmic for 100,000 hide, selling once, selling twice, and sold. Put those separators in that. That's so much easier to see. All right, lot number 22 is a cutie pie. Pitch invasions, welcome. We have a Shinehorn. Arguably one of the cutest creatures of the ARKs. This is a male Shinehorn, level 1779, maxed 254 all stats. We have a reserve of 20,000. Do we have any opening bids? 20,000 from Lisnan. Any advance on 20,000? Maxed all stats. Cute and gorgeous. Lantern goat. Any advance on 20,000? Selling to Lisnan for 20,000. Selling once. Ooh, 25,000. Only just caught that. Any advance on 25,000 for the maxed all stats? 27,000, 30,000. High bid sits with Lisbon at 30,000, 32,000. Lisbon is out. High bid sits with Wrong Soul at 32,000. Do we have any advance on 32,000? Selling to Soul for 32,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold. I'm going to put you down as Avari so that I can differentiate you from the other Soul who's here and buying things.
That works. I've got a bad case of imposter syndrome.
But of all people to impersonate Soul,
Well, you don't
Yes.
tell jokes, so you're good.
I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
I said you
Never
don't tell
mind.
bad jokes, so you're good.
You know, true. But he's a cunt.
Whoa.
He's a lovely lad.
I thought you were going to say, but he's a lovely cunt. I was like, okay, fair enough. I'll accept that. Sorry, Soul. Love you, buddy.
Soul's just brushing up his admin commands for neutering dinos.
You neuter my sheep. I'll
Looking for
fucking
me napper nicker.
Nick and Apple, you mean?
Yeah.
It's all right, buddy. You could
wish
try
this
again.
were real.
I don't wish that.
Hey. Lot number 23. Lot number 23 is a baryonyx. Female baryonyx, level 1779. 254 even in all stats. Reserve is 15,000 element. Do we have any opening bits? Another good caving creature. They slip into narrow spaces. 15,000 from Soul the Min. Admin. Can't speak. Any advance on 15,000? Any further bids on the baryonyx? Selling to Soul for 15,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold.
GG so.
Yeah, that.
All right. Lot number 24. I think these are so underrated, certainly as starter dinos. Diplocaulus. Smiley News.
I actually bought this fucking thing twice. You fucking believe it, would you?
Yeah, I would. You.
Yeah, I've done it 3 times now on 3 different dinos.
Female Diplocaulus, level 1,779. 254 even, all stats. Reserve is 4,000 element. We have an opening bid of 4,000. Put that in the wrong one. 5,000. 15,000. 18.
I love the ad bills.
Do we have an Soul is out. High bid sits with JDAP at 18,000. Do we have any other bidders? Selling to JDAP for 18,000. Let me just mouse. Selling to JDAP for 18,000. Selling once. Selling twice. And sold.
GG.
All right. Lot 25. We have a mantis. A level 1,779 male mantis, 254 even all stats. Uh, 254 even, 15,000 element is the reserve. Do we have any opening bits on the maxed all stats mantis? These are a fun little mount.
They're great if you don't have a monkey for element harvesting, if anyone's
Truth.
curious. Not as good,
Yeah.
but still very good.
So do we have any opening bids for the male maxed mantis? Try saying that, we drunk. Closing without sale, closing once, closing twice, and closed. No sale.
Oh, did Cosmic get in time?
Oh, did you?
It came in before I typed unsold, so.
Right, in which case, yes, we will record that.
To be honest, even
'Cause
if
I-
you got in late, I give it to him.
Yeah.
There's only one
Yeah.
person bidding, I don't see a big
Yeah.
deal.
Stuck in Windows as well, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, and to be fair, if it was unsold, we would have offered it as a rebid if someone
Yeah.
arrives late. So yeah, no problem. No problem at all. So we have lot number 26. Did I pick it up? Yes, I did. A Boingy Spoda.
Oh, these things are the bane of my existence.
Why?
Go
Why are
do.
they cracking?
No. Actually, you know what? I'll say nothing. When we get onto the Gen 2 map and we're doing a progression run on Gen 2, or Gen 1, sorry, and you got to do King of the Swing, we'll go
No,
back
fuck that.
Oh, that is pain, that mission, I hate it.
Literally,
Got PTSD from that.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. But they are fun to run around a map with.
Yeah, you think that Tinny Combe got King of the Swing?
All right. So lot number 26. We have a male Bloodstalker, level 1,779, 254 even all stats. Reserve of 30,000 element. Do we have any opening bits for the maxed stat Boingy Spoda? 30,000 from Cosmic. Any advance on 30? Any other bidders? Selling to Cosmic for 30,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold.
It's a fair price.
That is not bad. Cosmic.
Yeah, I remember buying one of them strictly for doing those missions, and
You bought mine, I believe.
the only 3 words I came up with was "fuck you, game." That's it.
I have legitimately, for those missions, I have done, I think, 2.5 days straight at the same mission. Repeat, 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 repeat. It is bullshit.
Okay. It's all to come.
You're going to love it.
All right. So, lot 27. We have a male aberrant triceratops. I have 1,779 trike, 254 even, all stats. We have a reserve of 25,000 element, and we have a proxy bidder. So we have an opening bid of 25,000 element. 35, 40. Any advance on 40? A high bid of, so 50 sits with the proxy. You need to go higher. Any advance on 50?
I can't do it.
Do it.
They couldn't do 50.1 or even 51. Bless you. 60,000. Do we have any advance on 60,000? Selling to Soul for 60,000 elements. Selling once, selling twice, and sold.
Thank you.
I had such an urge to put 60.1 now.
Even though I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it. I've already got it.
Yeah.
I think it's Vanilla Hunt. Although the trike is a varianted creature, so I'm not quite sure how that goes. But all right, so lot number 28 is a sea creature, an aquatic. Ergo, if you wish to see it, it's in the water pen. There is a portal at the main door, and it's a tech mosser. Is it a tech mosser? It is a tech mosser. A male, 1,779, 254 even, all stats. We have a reserve of 20,000 element. Do we have any opening bits? 20,000 from Sev. Any advance on 20? Any advance on 20 for the maxed all stat tech mosser? 23. 30. 35. 40. Any advance on 40? High bid sits with Sev. 50 with Soul. 60. Soul is out. High bid sits with Sev at 60,000 element. Do we have any other bidders? Selling to Sev at 60,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold.
GG.
Sev. Not 600,000, you'd cry.
Do it for 600,000. Go on, I dare you.
I put too many zeros on, but I took it off. Because I'm a good girl.
It would almost be as
Sometimes.
much as one of mine.
The early bird pays. Yeah.
Jeez, I gotta say, guys, that's one good-looking dino.
It's a shame everybody's already got one.
You mentioned a possible rebid. I think I missed the basil that Wisdom was selling for afterwards.
Basil, let's see whether it's. I don't think it did sell actually. Let me just check.
It did not.
In which case, yes, we can go back to it. No worries, hon.
Thanks.
All right, so lot number 29 is a Reaper King, R Reaper King Xenomorph. Level 1,779. I need a drink. 254 even all stats. The reserve is 25,000 element. Do we have any opening bids for the maxed stat Reaper King? Any bids for the Reaper King? Closing without sale, closing once, closing twice, and closed. No sale.
Yeah, I just threw that one in there just to fill the slot. I hadn't expected to sell.
30 duties. Nice creatures.
I've
And
sold a
Sven's,
shit ton of them. I think I've sold one to everyone on the server.
yeah, that might be something that I eventually buy, but I've not got very much element right now because I've spent it all on bloody Argents.
Hey, look, you're still getting through the content, right?
Yeah. All right, so the last of the main lots before we go back to the Bazzy. So lot number 30 is a Fjord Hawk male, level 1,779, 254 even all slots. The reserve is 10,000 element. Do we have any opening bids? 10,000 from JDAB. 15. 30. 40. Any advance on 40,000? Oops, I keep doing this. Selling to JDAB, selling to Sev, 40,000. Selling once, selling twice, and sold. Did I miss that thing? I did. You didn't see that, okay? Nobody saw that.
I think JDab recorded it.
Bollocks.
I wasn't looking, but yeah, I was recording. 1 hour, 2 minutes, just verbal timestamp.
All right, so we're going to go back to the Basilosaur, which is lot number 13. Obviously it's in the water pen if anyone wants to look at it. Going back. Well, there we go. So lot number 13, we have a female Basilosaurus, level 1,779. It's an ex-Basilo. 254 even all stats. The reserve is 15,000 element. Do we have any opening bits? 15,000 from Avari. Do we have any advance on 15,000? Selling to Avari for 15,000 element. Selling once. Selling twice. And sold.
Having fun there, Mouse.
GG, folks. That
GG.
concludes this month's auction. I'm really having a moment today, aren't I? Are there any of the unsold lots that anybody wishes to revisit? They are the Giganotosaurus, lot number 1, the Zombie Lightning Wyvern, lot number 7, the Mechalon, lot number 10. Where have we got here? The Desmodus, lot 17. The
The hell is
what's he calling it? Kaka, lot number 20. And the Reaper King on lot number 29. Desmodus, it's a giant bat.
Already
Lot
opened
number
this, yeah.
7. Lot number 7 was the Zombie Lightning Wyvern. Please, could I have that back, please, Mark?
Is it maxed out?
Yes.
I'm at the water pen currently.
Okay. Armageddon.
I thought you'd be going on longer. So I was going to join and see what the fuck happened. But you're closing now.
Yes, it's a short one. There's very few folks here tonight, so it's zipped through. So lot number 7, we have a female zombie lightning wyvern, level 1779, 254 even in all stats, including speed. And the reserve is 25,000 element. We have an opening bid of 25,000 element. Are there any other bidders? Selling to Cosmic for 25,000, selling once, selling twice, and sold.
It's a shame I couldn't bid.
You that poor?
No, I still got 500k, but joining late and stuff.
Yeah, literally just finished. Timing. Bless you. Next one.
I was
There'll be
looking
a
at
next
lot
one.
9.
Lot 9 sold. And
How
that's
much
gone
that thing go
already.
for?
That went for 125,000.
That's cheap. Why is people so tight? Spend more money.